She wasn't just a poet. She was a voice that moved mountains. Maya Angelou lived a life filled with pain, power, and purpose. Born in 1928 in St. Louis, Maya faced racial trauma and abuse from an early age. For 5 years, she stopped speaking, but that silence shaped her gift. She began to listen, feel, and eventually write. Her voice would come back, louder than ever. Before she became a literary giant, Maya danced through life, literally. She toured the world as a calypso dancer and actress, but her soul kept calling her back to the pen. In 1969, she released her groundbreaking memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. It was raw, it was real, and it shook the world. Maya became a literary force and an icon for Black women everywhere. She became close friends with Malcolm X and Dr. King. She wasn't just writing history, she was standing beside those making it. Through her poems, she roared. Still I Rise wasn't just a poem. It was a movement, a declaration of strength. Her words echoed across generations, from classrooms to courtrooms, from street protests to presidential stages. In 1993, she recited a poem at President Bill Clinton's inauguration, becoming the second poet ever to do so. She wasn't just a writer. She was a singer, dancer, professor, filmmaker, and truth-teller, a woman of many lives. Every word she wrote had weight. Every poem had power. She made pain poetic and joy revolutionary. For Maya, words were not decoration. They were weapons, shields, bridges, and songs. In her later years, she mentored young poets and artists, reminding them to speak even when their voice shakes. She received over 50 honorary degrees, countless awards, yet her greatest honor was being heard. She passed away in 2014, but her voice never died. It rises every time someone dares to speak their truth. She taught us this: you may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Maya Angelou, not just a poet, but a phoenix. A soul that turned struggle into fire and poetry into wings.